Hello again and welcome back, ghouls and goblins. I'm Hello Good Game. It's nice to meet you. Thank you for taking the time to support the channel, in which we will be breaking down today a Magic the Gathering Arena Standard Best of One deck guide. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. It is a Golgari grinder. We are, looking to build a sacrifice deck as best we can. The creature sacrifice not really existing, within the meta. And it's more, enchantment sacrifice. It's artifact sacrifice. So we're kind of doing our best to build a creature sacrifice deck. It is a little bit wacky, but if we can get, some card cycling, it actually works out quite nicely. So breaking down that deck list for you within today's video, discussing the strategies and synergies held within, demonstrating this against not only the best decks, but also the best players in-game right now. And then we'll wrap up with our final thoughts, deck review, and channel news. So again, thank you all so much. I appreciate each and every one of you who take the time each day to support my channel with your watch time, with the likes and the comments. It truly does help. Cheers, and let's take a look at the deck. Golgari Grinder is the name of the game, and we are making use of the Mosswood Dreadknight. Now, this creature can be played, and when it dies, gives us the ability to recast its adventure, which when cast puts the creature to exile and allows us to recast it. We can loop this, as much as we can. First and foremost, it's a 3/2 with trample. When it dies, you may cast it from the graveyard as an adventure until the end of your next turn, right? So you do have a little bit of a stipulation there within the time limit. Until the end of your next turn, you do have to cast the sorcery, Dread Whispers for 2, draw a card, lose 1 life. This is great because we love to draw cards, and we are also focused around the Sheoldred the Apocalypse, which will help mitigate that damage and actually, make it a good thing because we're going to be gaining 2 life whenever we draw a card. So, that's going to more than neutralize it, which is quite nice. Furthermore, we will be utilizing Vraan Executioner Thane for 2 mana as a 2/2, and whenever one or more other creatures you control die, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. This ability triggering only once each turn. You can trigger it on your turn as well as your opponent's turn, which is really nice. So this can literally melt your opponent turn by turn. And, a couple of ways for us to sacrifice creatures within the build. My favorite, the Huntsman's Redemption. Oh my gosh. For 3 mana, first you get to create a 3/3, and then you get to sacrifice a creature. If you do, search your library for a creature or basic land card, revealing it, put it into your hand, then shuffle. This is quite nice because we can sacrifice that Dreadknight, grab a creature, any creature from our deck. I'm looking at you, Sheoldred. Looking at you, Vraan. And that's beautiful. And finally, up to 2 target creatures will each get +2/+2 and gain trample until the end of turn, further increasing our damage output, which is great. So we have chip damage through Vraan, we have chip damage through Sheoldred, and we have trample in the deck via our Huntsman's Redemption, which is quite nice. Not worried about the sacrifice. Typically, I don't want to lose value, sacrifice a creature, and you don't always have to, but there are a lot of easy things to sacrifice within the deck. The Mosswood being our first and foremost, but we're also going to be utilizing the Tenacious Underdog. This has synergy with Liliana because, you can discard it as well, right? Cast it from the grave with its Blitz ability for 4, pay 2 life. When it dies, if it was blitzed, you're going to draw a card, which is great value for the deck as well. So the fact that we can play it from the grave makes it a nice sacrifice target for the redemption and simultaneously a nice discard target for Liliana. 3 mana, 3 starting loyalty, +1. Each player discards a card, right? Good target here. Furthermore, -2, each target player will sacrifice a creature. And -6, separate all permanents target player controls into 2 piles, and that player sacrifices all permanents of the pile of their choice, right? So this is good value within the deck, and literally one of the best black cards in Standard right now. We also can potentially sacrifice for a little different value, the Vengeful Strangler. For 2 mana, 2/1, can't block. When it dies, return it to the battlefield transformed under your control, attached to a creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. It will be the Strangling Grasp as an aura. At the beginning of your upkeep, enchanted permanent's controller sacrifices a non-land permanent, and then that player loses 2 life. So you can put this on their best creature, which they don't want to sacrifice, forcing them to sacrifice other permanents while losing life until they have no more and have to sacrifice it. Or they just deal with it right away, and this doubled now as removal. It was a sacrifice target, you got to pull a Sheoldred out of your deck or whatever, and furthermore, you got to remove their creature. Great, that's pretty good value, right? So we're trying it, we're playing with it, testing it out, seeing how it feels. Okay, so, you know, the Might is in the deck. 1 mana, 1/1. When it dies, gain 2 life. We can pay 1 to sacrifice it, exiling a creature, non-creature artifact or enchantment. And this is nice because we can do this on our opponent's turn. That would trigger Vraan, right? So keep that in mind. Vraan will also trigger through blocks and attacks if anything is dying there. Utilizing as well for a 1-drop, the Evolved Sleeper as a 1/1 that can, you know, sink mana. 1 becomes a 2/2, 2 becomes a 3/3 after the 1, and finally 3 after the 2, grabbing a +1/+1 counter, drawing a card, losing 1 life, which is great. The 3/3 variant will also gain Death Touch on that second trigger. Cut down, 4 copies of this, instant speed, 1 mana, destroying target creature with total power and toughness 5 or less. Really nice, really consistent. Go for the Throat, 3 copies of this for 2 mana, instant speed, destroying target non-artifact creature. You know, that's fine. Sheoldred's Edict, 2 mana as well, instant speed, choosing one of the following 3, sacrificing, each opponent, which is busted, is going to sacrifice a non-token creature token, or Planeswalker, which is great, right? So, Kill, thanks for the raid, appreciate you. Have a great day, dude. So, you know, lots of removal within the deck. You know, cut down, go for the Throat, Sheoldred's Edict, easy. Liliana's -2 here as well. Plus, Sheoldred's is a 4/5 with Death Touch also. So, you know, really big body in play for there, as well as potentially as the Sleeper grows itself too. The Lord Skitter, Sewer King, is here for 3 mana as a 3/3. When a rat enters the battlefield, exile card from a graveyard, which is great, specifically an opponent's graveyard. And at the beginning of combat on your turn, create a 1/1 rat that cannot block, which is great for us. You know, it's a creature that we can easily sacrifice with the redemption, that we don't really worry about, and can gain additional value for later. We have the Cottage here. It can become a 4/4, make a food token when it attacks, sacrifice the food for 2, gain 3 life. The Waste, the Glades, for additional consistency. And then the Who Endures and Mire for a little bit of utility land, right? So bringing creature back from the grave and destroying you know, non-basic land, artifacts, enchantment, right? Easy peasy, lemon squeezy. So at the end of the day, you know, we want to get that Dreadknight out. We want to get Vraan out. We want to, you know, sacrifice it with the redemption, grab a Sheoldred, get that out, and then just control and beat down, right? Pretty easy. I am looking for more sacrifice things to run, but there's just like not a lot. There's not a lot of creature-based sacrifice. I'll tell you what, it's all artifact, it's all enchantment. So if you have any other ideas as to how we could potentially increase the synergy of the deck, like, it's working while I'm winning a lot of matches with this against, you know, really aggressive meta that we're just coming out of Worlds, people are playing good decks, and we're doing well. So this is nice. But, you know, I do think that there's always going to be a little bit of room for improvement, right? So relying on you, the community, to help me out with this in the comments below while we play today's gameplay for you. Cheers. Kick back, relax, enjoy, like, comment, subscribe, join the community Discord. Hit me up there for any of your immediate thoughts and concerns. Let's go. Going first, not a bad hand. Looking for our 3rd land, obviously. Starting a little bit slow. Enchantment build, obviously, if they're rank 251 in the world. I would assume, anyways. Okay, Lily's ready to slam down. Underdog's defending, but not a great defender with the Might in play, keep in mind. Can provide unblockable. Artifacts. I actually have a Selesnya Artifacts deck built, so this is really interesting to me. I assume we get the Might, but it might just be the Wormlet. Right, they probably have another Might to play is what I'm thinking. All right, no attack. We'll defend Liliana. Third land. So the Elvish Archivist is one of my favorites. This is literally my deck list. What? Maybe we can find some new tech for it, right? Maybe they have something I don't. But this is pretty cool. In good company, that means. Let's just take that. Well, there's no protection open. Sorcery. Let's just draw. I don't want to lose that value. Fourth land. The spider, this is not in my build. I don't have the spider. I like it, though. I wonder if they're playing with, like, the cityscape or something. Okay. 3-2 with 3-3. We can sack the Dreadknight. Just kind of cycle it, right? I think Selesnya Artifacts is fairly well positioned. Maybe not as good as Selesnya Enchantments. There's no Calyx, but it's good. I like it quite a bit. I've been having a fair amount of success with it as well. They still have 4 cards in their hand. The spider can help draw as well if they get a few more lands. Ooh, or, available mana, which the Power Stones are. The cookie, also not in our deck. Pretty cool. Let's see. They're going to make those Power Stones 4/4s. Okay. That's cool. What do we want? The Skitter? Let's play our Sheoldred. And then draw. No attack. Not so bad, not so bad. They have 2 cards after the draw. Spiders could easily look for... I think maybe they might run a Cityscape Leveler. We're going to have to wait and see, though, right? I'd like to get this Strangler out alongside this Skitter. Okay, last card. Cookie Monster's about to push up a food. No attack. Our turn. Wow, what a target. They must have protection. They have to. Let's take the Sentry. All right, Skitter out can start controlling the grave, and I think the Strangler's fine here as well. Worth the attack? I don't really know. Just until end of turn for 3. I mean, it's just a token. It's not doing anything as a 3/3. So let's Let's get after it. Like, yeah, I'm obviously not willing to risk my Sheoldred, but I think that that 3/3 token's fine. Make a 4/4 double block with something, or make 2 4/4s double block it. We still need to parse through this, though, right? It's not going to be easy, but we out here, homie. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate that. Make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, all that. Yes. But again, you know, it's not really doing much as a 3/3. So at least this way, we are going 1 for 1. Oh, we should have hit the food, actually. Well, no, the Power Stone maybe is better. Because the Spider ability. Who cares about their life total? Their mana base is more important to worry about. Sheoldred will deal with the life total, don't worry. Alright, as long as it's not like a Cityscape leveler. Oh, that's fine. 3 or less taking Lord Skitter. Not bad. I'm running Glass Casket in my build as well, which is cool. I never considered the Cookie and the Spider, though. That could really take our build to another level. Because obviously they're doing well with it. They're very highly ranked in game. Okay, let's draw Adelphia. Up to 24. You know, we're just going to slam in recklessly with the Strangler here. If they want to block, that's on them. If I were them, I'd probably just take the damage. Or block it, equip to food token, and just sack the food token or whatever, right? Like, that's probably pretty easy to deal with as well. Like, you're either taking 2 damage a turn, you know, or you take 1 damage and sacrifice something once. So it's probably better to do that, right? Oh, I get to pick what it goes on. I choose the Might, homie. Oh, without a doubt, I choose the Might. Such a good card. The Spider would have been, a quick second, I guess, as well. Man, the Cookie's not bad either, but the Spider can draw more cookies. Land. I mean, again, the Spider's abilities are there, so it's not actually that good for us. I imagine just sacrificing it, that might, right? I'll allow it. Non-token creature, one of the spiders goes, I think. Right, because they want to keep a cookie. You only need 1 spider ability. I mean, they're still just going to make 4/4s. Which is a little bit frustrating. Bait with a single attack. Destroy it. Beautiful. Thank you, sir. Now, we usually like Vraan out when we start cycling like this, but it's okay. Let's just get that draw going. You're gonna like that. Hi. You're pretty good, aren't you? They're gonna take a draw here. Probably looking for a Cityscape leveler. Or worse yet, a portal. Oh! Do not get a portal. Casket. Okay, they're gonna take a knight. No, they also draw here. 2 cards in hand. Did they get removal? No. Okay. Boom. Sheoldred. Did you just solo that top 250 player? Absolutely. All right, opponent's going to go first. Let's keep 7. Nice and light, low to the ground. In with a Might. Executioner on 2 after the attack. Give me Counterspell. I'm going to probe for counter magic with a, subpar 2-drop. Left alone. Huh. Flash. Instant speed. Drawing, discarding. Reanimator deck. Let's see it. Discarding the Portal to Phyrexia, obviously. Now, what do people discard these days? What's the big Reanimator deck about? Atraxa? Vraska. Is this just like a control deck? I think so. Let's attack first. Mana up. Bingo bango. Can we get a bongo? Easy counterspell here. I don't want to lose the Dreadknight to a counterspell, though. Oh, this is legendary that reduces. This is in this turn, yeah. Holding up cut down here. We have a Sheoldred next turn. They're going to draw 3. Discard 2 unless a basic land, which they do. Upkeep is a go with another draw 4th land out. Here is the Iron Crag. I don't think we need to dunk on it. I think it can stay right there. Nah, we have the Might. It can take it, and I still get to keep the land. For Who Endures, for Sheoldred, we're going to gain 2 life from the Might, another 2 from Vraan, and then we're going to deal damage to them as well. Hit for 4, down to 10. It's free and clear. Oh my gosh. There's no way it's not a counterspell. There's no way it's not a counterspell. Let's jump around to make disappear potentially. For our first spell. And then you can have it. Again, baiting removal. I'm not just going to play 1 spell into Sheoldred, let them take it. 1 for 1. Not interested. Are they going to command me? Gix's command? It has to be at this point. Like, yeah. Well, I'm glad I didn't play my Sheoldred, I'll tell you what. There's nothing for us to attach to, which is actually kind of sad. They do lose life here as well. Sheoldred's in, forcing them on instant speed removal. At upkeep, do they have it? Nope. Draw immediately went through. Lots of removal potential for them at sorcery speed. Liliana, one of the options. They're down to 6. If we attack, it's most likely lethal. They are a draw-oriented deck. Okay. Discarding 2 cards. Yeah. Counter magic that was. I make disappear in there. Lily out. I don't think counterspell works unless negate. We shall plus. Empty hand. Good value on the discard. We jumped around that counterspell so nicely. 2 cards in hand, though. Never great. Don't you dare. They highlighted her like they had removal. Don't you dare. All right, we're going to go first here. Let's keep 7. Removal on 2 creature if we need it. I like to save the removal. Like, obviously, turn 4 is going to be better value-wise than a turn 2. But sometimes, you just got to keep tempo and don't let them have anything. But I'd rather, with my only removal in hand, save it for a Sheoldred or a Cowlet, whatever it happens to be, right? Something good. Like a Rot Priest that has protection for it. We're just going to try to keep up blockers and race. I hate toxic decks. They're so good. They are freaking ridiculous, dude. We got Trample coming their way, though, soon. So. Elder Gargaroth would go great in this deck. Turn 4 Sheoldred, turn 5 Elder Gargaroth. That would be great. What do you do against that? Just hang your head. Wipe the field. The toxic deck's already planning their way out to 10 poison counters. You know, math is floating around their head now. They probably have it too, you know? They're like, oh, no, I gotta take 2 turns to do it. Lame. I couldn't get it in 1 turn. Sometimes they do, you know? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Oh, hello. Do we attack here? It could be 3 damage to attacker. Alright, also a smite. Maybe some form of indestructible. There's something there for sure, and I'm not super confident. I'd rather wait till I have trample. Like a wet dog, HGG. What are you shaking for? Well, listen to metal music. Some trivium, homie. You gotta shake. Ah! Oof. Bully. I worked so hard for that. Oh, you're really going for it, homie. Yeah. Yes, yes, yes. Someone's tapped out, though. Yes, you are. Which one of these needs to be fucking done? Keep your Rot Priest. I'll take the double strike. Don't worry, I'll get it. Alright, I mean, they win. 2 Rot Priests? I don't even know how way out of this. We target 1, we go to 6. We target the other. We go 7. Like, the toxic mechanic's so broken. It's not even, like... Great. Like, there's a Mensa member piloting it, too. Clearly. So gross. So gross. They're just baiting that we wouldn't walk. That's free poison. Yes! That is good. Yes. Let's see your indestructible protect you now, homie. All right, skitter out. Let's grab that Rot Priest. Okay. How lucky do we get? We need like another Sheoldred's Edict off the top. Toss our underdog. It was a land. Play underdog as a Blitzeroni. Ratadelphia. Take the creature. Skitter will defend. Swing for 6. Secondary blocker in place. Drawing card. Acceptable. Big money, no whammies. Okay, not so bad, not so bad, not so bad. Land out. Underdog out. Take a card. Any card will do. Thank you. Two blockers is good. Let's swing. They can block that mouse, I guess. The rat! Of course, is whatever. Happy to trade with it. We're going to kill, because this is non-targeted. This is a channel. Doesn't trigger the Rot Priest. And then, from the top rope, Liliana's coming down on him with a -2. Salute. Meow. Hashtag dismantled. Nice top deck. That's beautiful. Very nice. We're pretty lucky. We're at 8 toxic poison counters there, so they almost had us. Going first, I just feel like, where's our third land? Right, what's going on here? In slow. That's fine. I might, if no land, just try to find it now. Thank you. I mean, it would have been there anyways, I guess, so my bad, but it is what it is, you know? Oh, thanks for the creature. Lily, Illy A. She's wild. She is wild. No removal. Oh! In hand for us. They take my Planeswalker. I guess we can deal with that later. Cottage in play. On next turn, we double drop. I'm going to get Vraan in with this Dreadknight. And then the second Huntsman can start cycling correctly, right? Warding announcements. Ugh. I will decline this trigger and just keep my 3/3. Yeah. They might block. Really? You value the 1/1? I don't even truly understand. Am I too big today? Should I be smaller? No, HGG. No, you're too small. What's the appropriate size for a streamer? Oh, that's a good card. These aren't soldiers, though. I have no problem with an attack here. I think that's phenomenal. This is massive damage. Ooh, woo. I guess I'm just going to play this as the creature to sacrifice. We could sack the Underdog too, but... Well, it has Blitz, but we can Blitz it. Only from the graveyard. Okay. For some reason, I was thinking we could Blitz that from our hand. Oh, no, we can. It's just you can still also Blitz it from the graveyard. I see. A little misplay there is fine. Because we should have played the Dreadknight and then just Blitz that from our hand. No problem. Life gain? Yeah, you would. I'll double block that all day, dude. Really? Do they have protection, question mark? No way. They must. Okay. Kind of a weird attack. They're going to lose 2 life here. They flip. Oh, that's nice. That's so good. Yeah. We have Vraan out, right? It's not a bad play. I want to do this on their turn. All right, he's going to trigger Vraan again. We're going to gain 4 life. And we get rid of their announcement. Watch them exile Sheoldred now with something. Or just get another. I mean, that nice. Minusing. Minusing. Don't you dare exile me. Oh, that's good. That is really good right there. I feel like I'm just clapping all day for my opponent. Damn, Dougie. Nice play. No attack, though. I don't think. They have a lot of blockers. Three, 6, 9, 12, 15 block. There's so much block. See if we can find some removal. Oh my god. No way. Their only non-token creature just happens to be their best. Woo! That was nice. Keeping 7. Our opponent's going to start things off. I mean, this is in slow, so I guess I'll just double drop on 2. Right? Yeah. We could have gone fast and then still double drop, but I want that land out so we can hit 3 on time. They are not playing. Interesting. We don't even have to find a Sheoldred. We already have it. So I guess we'll take a Dreadknight. Or a Vraan. Probably Dreadknight first. Dreadknight can find the Vraan. And Vraan's not as good without Dreadknight cycling. I mean, it's great, but it's strictly better one way. Mono white aggro, or they wouldn't be playing the Virtue, I don't think, so. Here comes Adeline! How'd you know HGG? How didn't I? Maybe that's a better question. Oh, I hate this. I do not like this. I'm going to wait in case they have another. I mean, why don't I just take it now? Well, no, wait. Because if they have another, you know, then they didn't play it for a whole turn, which is great. So tap your mana, homie. Or go to your attack phase. So I think they might have another. That's why they're kind of going through the motions first, which is good. Very responsible. There's no saving it. Unless you return it or like flicker it or something, right? Wedding announcement. Oh man, we should have kept the might. Here comes the 3/3. I'll trade with it. I am down to trade with that because I see that Virtue and I know how good it is. So let's just get rid of every single creature as it comes our way. And if that means offering value to entice our opponent, then so be it. Ooh, big tough guy.
You're going to London. Okay? You're going to London.
It's a good play. It's a good play, homie. I dare you to attack. No, there's no attack here. Oh my god. There will be soon, though. Gotcha. I don't mind paying. Where's our 4th land, please? 3 cards in hand. That Virtue is brutal. Any creature they play is a threat. That's how good it is. Oh! Oh, that'll get us. That'll help get us. So we need a Sheoldred's Edict, I guess? Yeah, I mean, we could push up the Sleeper. We gotta get rid of the Archangel. Gotta get rid of these creatures. This is just so bad right now. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. 2/5/5s all of a sudden. Blasto down to 1. Still not great though, you know. Still not great. There's more tokens on the way, but it's a little bit closer. 3 cards in hand. Ooh, that's pretty good too. Yeah, draw engine. the Shred Lord. I mean, they're not wrong. All right, no blocks. It's all yours, homie. They untap too, which is brutal. Okay. Do you think they have another virtue? They have to. Yeah. Dang it. Okay. Usually we grind him out with Sheoldred, but that life gain's so good. Okay. I am ready to scoop up. The engine is active. They've got the draw. They've got the +1 counters. The creatures themselves. Good game. Don't think too hard. Make it a little bit easier for you. Top, look at the card advantage that they have. And it's only going to continue. Going first. What a miracle hand this is as well. Turn 1 might. Let's go. LFG. Which is, let's freaking go. I mean, YouTube censorship these days, right? I can't even express myself, homie. But, I'm a WoW player. Which is it? Are we looking for group? Or are we really revved up about going places? Let's just grab it, right? I mean, I see that Legendary Plaza Ace Heroes is making me nervous. Let's take it. Hit for 3, homie. The Overslime. Single target. I'm going to just force another sacrifice. We can choose the target for Go for the Throat. Hopefully so. That's fine. They're going to get a land, which, is irrelevant. I am going to try and find a Sheoldred next turn if we don't get a land. And I definitely still want a plus. I'm going to toss a Skidder for now. It's kind of sad, but I do think the Redemption's a little bit better in this situation. Another Overslime. Land played to the grave. What does this even do? 3/3 trample. Whenever land's put into the graveyard from anywhere, +1/+1 counter. Remove 3 counters to return it to its owner's hand. And when it leaves the battlefield, return 3 land from the grave to the hand. All right. Well, I mean, let's just get right after that. They're going to grab the land. It's whatever. It's whatever. We're going to push up on the sleeper here. Lily's able to minus again. Hit for an additional 3 to 12. Titania in the house. Land out. Force sacrifice. Hit for 3. Sack the Might, gain 2 life. After we make... Oh, never mind. No, we won't be doing that then, will we? We're going to make a 3/3 and then sack the Might to pull our beloved Sheoldred. Oh, Lily's down. Lily's down. This is a 3/3 Vigilance Hexproof land. Ouch. Bully for you. Alright. It's not legendary either. Wow, that's pretty crazy. They could just hit Lily again. I guess I need to defend. Seven. And then we take them to 5. Two cards in hand. We see the land coming out. You just jump in front, homie. That's going to be 2 damage, and we gain 2 life. We actually gain 4 life. Ooh. Sloggy. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's force the discard. A land for them, not great. Dreadknight is out still, though, as well. No attack. We defend with the knight, defend with the knight, defend with the knight. 2 damage, 2 damage. We win. I hope. You know, things can happen, of course, but we have 23 life, and things are looking pretty good. Lily will die here. We will take the land as a trade. I assume 1 card in hand, you know, could definitely impact this play. Indestructible on the land, perhaps. I would reanimate in a legendary land, and then you could be using the plaza on it, right? So we get the card back to our hand. We're also dealing 2 damage to 3, gaining 2 life to 25 now. The Prankster is going to mill and grab either a fairy or an instant or sorcery, I think. I don't think they actually got one. That's kind of sad. Knight out. And we just dunk on Sloggy. Or we leave them there. Remove their blocker. Hit for 2 to 1. And, you know, that's got to just seal the deal, right? Hitting for 7. As long as they... Well, it could be 10. They're going right for the minus here. Playing from the grave. Ooh. Titania out. This is at the beginning. When one more lands card put in the grave, gain 2 life. At the beginning of your upkeep. Okay, so they're going to gain 2 life here to 3. They are tapped out, though. Oh, they gained... Because the land gains 1 life, too. Okay. We actually are in a bit of trouble here, aren't we? Ew. That Ren emblem is problematic. They can't channel from the grave, though. I don't think, because channel is from your hand. And I don't believe they've got that access. This gains life gain, though, doesn't it? Vigilance, reach, trample, haste, no life gain. That's a lot of trample damage, I see. 24 life. Oh my gosh. Are they going to get us? Good game if they did. Right? I was kind of ignoring Ren. I didn't expect the return to be this explosive. I was like, okay, you know, we're going to give them down to 2. They can't block. I can attack next turn. We got this, right? So, ooh. Maybe my bad there. Fairly entertaining, though. Watching it just slip through my hands. No! Gaining more life here to 6. And then I think Titania gains more life too, right? Oh, that's only the front side. Backside does not gain life. The Incarnate is no life gain, but the Voice is. We are looking at 21 damage. Sloggy. Okay, I'm grabbing those lands back. They can't play. They don't play one land a turn, right? So that's fine. All right, Lily out. That's a nice top deck. Sack that Sloggy. I think they just did that, so that's fine. I don't think this will trigger if it dies in the turn as well. Or maybe it will. For science. I think it actually will. Other creatures, though, so they just block that. That makes sense. Why did I do that? For some reason, when I was attacking with it, I was expecting them to block a different creature. But why would they? I may have actually just handed them lethal here. Because I really need this card. We should have attacked with one, kept one back to block. Oh, that's my bad, dude. So they just need to defend, which they have vigilance. Oh man, that is my bad. Afterthought. Afterthought, afterthought, afterthought. And it's others. It's others. Okay. I mean, this helps a little bit, you know? We're at 24, so I don't know. If, like, I think I've kind of maybe punted this a little bit, but let's see. I mean, it has Summoning Sickness, so it's not attacking. I block with the Strangler. Then they're going to lose one life unless they force sack something, which they obviously could. Oh, good game. Okay, it's a brand new deck to me. Really close match, though, right? Like, we had in one more damage here through the Strangler. Oh, man, I punted that so bad. Great game. A learning moment for us all. Oh, Golgari Grinder getting it done. And in stunning fashion as well. I think that it's a fair and playable deck. A lot of value generation. I do think that the Dreadknight and the Hunter's Redemption go together so nicely. Along with Sheoldred, right? It's like turn 2 Dreadknight, turn 3 Redemption, guarantees you a turn 4 Sheoldred. And that's not a bad playline. And then your turn 4 Sheoldred becomes a 6/7 with Trample and Death Touch. Yeah, just food for thought. Trample and Death Touch is pretty cool. Maybe that's what we could focus on more. Why am I just considering this now? And that's what I mean. We can always improve the deck. Hit me up with your thoughts and ideas in the comments below. Thank you guys all so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already done so. And of course, join that community Discord. Hit me up when you do. Be happy to show you around, right? Mikasa, Sukasa. And just have a magical day, right? Kick back, relax, do whatever you love to do. Thank you so much. We'll see you soon in the next.